Hi, little boys and girls. This is Mrs. P, and I'm going to read you a book. Our Tree Named Steve. Do you have a tree by your house that you named? Me either. Okay, this is written by Alan Zeeble. Illustrated, that's who does the pictures, by David Catrow. That's a funny little dog, huh? Okay, so this is the tree named Steve. So let's see what happens. Our tree named Steve. Again, this is our title page. That's what this is. It's the first page. By Alan Zeeble, David Catrow. Dear kids, a long time ago when you were little, Mom and I took you to where we wanted to build a house for us to live in. But in order to build there, men had to come and clear the land. So here's a fuzzy little squirrel or chipmunk or whatever that is, and there's the dog. And then for sale, sold. So they bought this little property right here. And here they all are in their car, coming to see what's going to happen. I remember there was one tree, however, that the three of you couldn't stop staring at. Adam thought it was crying, and Lindsay said it looked nervous, and Sari, who was only 2 years old, couldn't pronounce the word tree, and so she called it Steve. I love you, Steve, she just kept saying. And then Adam and Lindsay started saying it. And before too long, Mom and I got the hint and asked the builder to please save Steve. Look at all these really cool colors in here. The day we moved in, Steve was there to greet us. He quickly worked his way into your lives as a swing holder. That's pretty. Oh, look. Whoops, you can't see it. There's a kid climbing the tree. There's the dog and the baseball bat, and there's string. And look, the sister or the mom, I'm not sure. So he quickly worked his way into your lives as a swing holder, a target, third base, a hiding place, and jump rope turner. And whenever our dryer broke, he held our underwear with pride. Oh no, I'm not sure the dog's doing such a good job. And there goes a sock way over here, flying off in the wind. Yes, right there in the center of our yard, this weird-looking tree grew to become the center of our outdoor life. Oh, how nice. Through all of our barbecues, campouts, and dance parties. Or when Adam and Lindsay started getting crushes on the Simon kid next door, Steve adjusted to our every need. Look at those two funny little dogs. And it wasn't always easy, standing tall through snowstorms in the winter. Or when Uncle Chester napped in the hammock, couldn't possibly have been fun. Not to mention the time that the sewer overflowed and Steve sucked up all the smelly water before it drowned Kirby. And then got so sick himself that the tree doctor had to give Steve a haircut that made him look like a big thumb. Through the years, Mom and I have tried to show you in a world filled with strangers that peace that comes with having things you can count on and a safe place to return to after a hard day or a long trip. Which brings me to the point of this letter. Last week, a storm hit our area. And though we spared Steve's life a long time ago, this time we couldn't save him. Are we sad? Sure we are. But even in his final moments, when he could have fallen on our house, Sorry Swings, or Kirby's house, or Mom's garden, Steve performed his last trick and protected all of us to the very end. And friends like this are hard to find. So when you come home from Grandma's next week, Steve will not be able to greet you as he's done in the past, and I'm sorry. But please know that Steve will always be with us in our hearts and in our thoughts. And in a different tree at the other end of our yard. See you next week. Love, Dad. And that is the story of our tree named Steve. Okay, boys and girls.